The days after Christmas are a funny time, aren't they? For some, we lose track of the days as life temporarily takes on a different shape. For others, life continues pretty much unchanged. As we tidy up and feel the effects of our merriment, we might be tempted to ask, so what? What now? Good questions, but not necessarily new ones. The first Christmas, to be fair, passed most folk by. Everyone was frantically travelling around looking to register in the census. Innkeepers were rushed off their feet. Accommodation was rammed. Bethlehem was a busy place. No one was expecting a saviour to turn up. And even for those directly connected to this story, in the days afterwards, they must have been tempted to ask, so what? What now? For the shepherds, as they headed back to the fields, undoubtedly full of excitement and wonder, they had to get back to work. The sheep aren't going to feed or protect themselves. They still had jobs to do. The stresses and strains of everyday life still remained. Choirs of angels pitching up was not the usual. Newborn king or otherwise, life went on. For the wise men, as they headed back east and returned to their charts and their calculations, it's hard not to imagine there might have been a foreboding sense of second album syndrome. Having successfully discovered a star that led to the Messiah in a manger, it's hard to know what you do next. How do you follow that? While for Mary and Joseph themselves, as the stable emptied of the random, uninvited visitors, and it was just them, first-time parents like any others, faced with the responsibility of a brand new person. Anxious and overwhelmed perhaps, and with no paternity leave in those days, Joseph's straight back to work. Everything returns to normal. And yet their straw-covered baby is reportedly the Son of God. They could be forgiven for wondering, what now? And to be fair, the challenge is the same today. It increasingly feels as if the original Christmas story is passing people by. Many are unaware and uninterested in this strange tale. After the busyness and the excitement of the season, and when our visitors, invited or otherwise, go home, life goes on. When the decorations come down, the stresses and the strains, the worries and the woes of everyday life remain. And yet surely, if there is any truth in this story, life as usual, returning to the norm, is not an option. Christmas has to make a difference. And so the question remains, so what? What now?